Hey all of you, welcome back to MetaMask clone project. In this project, you are building your own MetaMask clone and we got amazing feedback in our complete project. Hundreds of students have followed this tutorial and they have built their own crypto wallet. So this is how it's going to look. We have all the features, so you can see you can click here and you can connect with any network, but we are focusing on Polygon MY. You can see the wallet address, you can see it's active, and here you have the fund in the wallet address. So we are connected with the Polygon, so it's Matty. Here you have couple of options. If you want to send Matty or Ether, you can simply send it from here. You can get the amount and account address, and you can simply transfer. I'll show you how you can do that. Then we have the account, so you can import the account. So if you have your wallet address, you can simply import, and that's what is going to reflect here. So currently I have imported this one, and that's what it's reflecting. Now I can simply come here, and from here you can import the token. So you can give the address, name, and the symbol, and the token will reflect here. So currently I have imported all of this token like with USD, BNB, and USDC, and that's all it's reflecting here. If you want to log out from the application, you can simply click here and you are log out from the application. So if I want to log back into my application, I can simply give my password and email and I can simply log in. And if I want to create, I can simply click here and I can create a new account. It's going to generate the wallet address for the EVM compatible chain. So that's all feature we have included. So let's come here and let's log in first. So I can simply come back here and let's give me the email. I'll say Daulat, this is the email which I have used for registration, and this is the password which I have, very strong password. Now I can simply click on this login and it's going to make a call to our backend and is going to giving the access in our crypto wallets. And here you will find all the activities, all the tokens, all the wallets address which you have added. So if you come back to the account, so right now you can see in this particular account I have this much fund, but if I simply copy that one and if I switch back to the account, the one which I have imported, in that I have pretty high amount of fund. So what I have to do is I have to transfer the fund to that particular wallet address. So I can simply come here and I can simply pick the amount which I want to transfer. So I'll go with very less because I don't have much fund. I'll go with this and I have to give the account address and I have to click on this transfer, and it's going to make a call to the blockchain and it's going to transfer the fund. So the transaction is completed. You can click here and you can view the transaction on the Polygon MY. Currently the transaction in the pending state. Once the transaction will complete successfully, you will check the status and the balance will also reflect fine in your wallet address. So here we have transferred this much. This might take a little bit time, so just wait. Now we can come, so you can click on your crypto wallet and you can see we have transferred the fund successfully. Now if I simply logged out and if I log in back into my account, I will have that particular fund is transferred successfully in the wallet address. So if I click on this login, you will see the fund will reflect here. So earlier it was 1, but now we have 3 Matty. So that's how you can transfer the fund to any wallet address. So that's what you have seen. Now let's come back to add account. So if I click here I have to provide the private key of my wallet address. So what I will do, I'll simply come back to my MetaMask and I'm going to get my second account. So this is the one in which I have this much funds. So I have to get the private key of this particular account so I can import in my MetaMask clone. So I can click on the show private key. Now you can come back to your MetaMask and here you have to click on this accounts and you have to simply paste the private key. So simply come and paste here. So I have pasted my private key successfully. Now I can click on this import and here my account is imported successfully. This process might takes a little bit time, so you can simply come back to the account and you can see the account is not reflecting here. So you can simply open one more time and this will going to reflect here. So come back to the account and you can see your account is imported successfully and we have successfully added our wallet. So if I click here, you can see this is the account which we have added and its balance is also updating and address is also updating. If I come back here, go back to my previous account, and this is what I have. So this is how you can add new account into your MetaMask wallet now. So we have seen this send, we have also seen this account, and now let me show you that how you can import a token. So you can see I have already done couple of imports. So let me show you how you can import the token. So click here and we have to get the token. So for that I will come back here in the poly scan. There you will find all the tokens. So you can pick any one whichever you want to import. So I'll go with the Siva U and I have to get the wallet address. So simply copy that one, click on the extension and I have to click on this import. Here I have to provide the address, then I have to give the token name. So I'll say Siba and I can say Siba, and you can simply click on this import and the moment you will import, it's going to reflect here. You can see Siba. So every single thing is working fine. You can see this is how you can import the token This is how you can import account, and this is how you can transfer the fund. Now let me show you that how you can create your own account. So first I have to logged out, so I'll click on this logged out. I have successfully logged out with my wallet, so I'll simply click on this create account, and here I have to click on this create account, and it's going to generate the private key as well as the wallet address for me. So I have to provide all of these credentials. So I'll go with the email ID, so I'll say the chain coder, give the email ID, the blockchain coder, and I can give the password is going to be 12345, very strong password, 12345, and I have to click on this sign up. So it's going to create an account, and you can see I have 0 fund in it. And if I come back to my account, you will find the accounts which you have added. So you can simply select and you can go back to the same account, or you can simply logged out and you can simply log in with that. So I'll come back that and I can paste my wallet address, and I'm logged into my account and it has 0 funds. So I'll simply copy the address. I can go back to the accounts. I'll switch my account. So this has this much fund. I can transfer the fund. So let's transfer count to like 0.1, and I can simply click on this, give the address, and I can click on this transfer. It's going to transfer the fund to this particular wallet address. So I have transferred the funds successfully in the wallet address. So if I come back here, and right now you will see the balance went down. It takes a little bit time. So first I have to simply logged out, and the moment I will logged in, you will see that this fund will reflect here. So let's logged in, and I'll come back here 1 2 3 4 5 and click here, and I have successfully logged in, and you can see I have received the fund. It's look good. If I want to add this account, I can simply come back, give this, and I can paste, and I can simply import that, and the wallet is added. So I have to simply open one more time, and it's going to account, and here we have the account, and this is the one I have added. So simply click here. I have this much fund in this particular wallet. So this is how you can add it. So every single thing is looking fine. I hope you guys know that how you can. So I hope you understand anything that how you can create your account if you already have an account. So how you can logged in. So I can simply type Daulat, and I can give my credential, and I will be simply get into my wallet, and I can able to find everything here. I can simply switch back to the different account, and that's all looking fine, and I can use them to make the transaction. So every single thing is working fine, and that's what exactly we have coded together in this complete project. So make sure to watch this complete project. It's close to 3.5 hours. In that we have built all logic where I have explained you every single thing that if you want to do any modification, that how you can do that from your end. So make sure to follow the complete project, and if you get the final source code, then how you have to do the setup. The starter file is also given to all of you guys. So simply come here, click and download the starter file and start following the tutorial. Once you will download the source code, you will get this zip file. Make sure to unzip that and you will get this folder. Inside that folder you will have all of this code. So make sure to open this folder in your VS Code. And now let me give you a quick walkthrough that what exactly we have in our code structure and what we have designed exactly. So the very first section we have is the assets. In that all the images, all the icons are already provided to all of you guys, so you can simply start following it. Then we have the API section, because we are building a backend API where we are storing all the information about the user and their credential. So we have built a secure system which we can use it to encrypt the data. So this is what we have for the backend API. So this is the API section. In that we have the controller, we have the model, we have the router. Then we have this node modules, because we are using couple of packages like Express, and here we have the app.js where we have built all the route and done all the configuration. We have this packages. These are the packages we are utilizing in our project. So these are the basics packages which we use when we build any backend system using Node.js, Express and MongoDB. Then we have our server file where we have configured our environment variables, and that's all I have covered extensively in the project. So make sure to follow the complete project, you will understand everything. So that's our API. You don't need to make any changes in the API. The only changes you have to do in your database URL. So simply come back here in the config file, and here you have to provide your database URL and the password. Only these two places you have to do the changes. I'll show you how you can do that. So once you're done with that, you can simply close it. So we are done with the API. Now here we have the other file. So we are using and deploying in our browser. So we're going to use this EtherJS package which allows us to get the information and the balance from the blockchain. So this is a very powerful library, and I hope you guys are already familiar with that. If not, then make sure to check other projects we have built on the channel like NFT Marketplace. Here we have the favor icons. I have given my image, you can give your. You can come back to the manifest JSON, because this information is very important, and here you have to define about your wallet extension. So if you come back in the browser, you can see that I have this logo, and it's displaying here because Google and Chrome need this information so it can reflect here. So here I have said this default file is going to be the pop-up HTML. I have given my fav icon, which is this one. That's why it's reflecting here. And here we have some other additional feature. You can add multiple condition, but we are going with the basic storage. Okay, we are using unlimited storage because we have to store the data in the local storage in the Chrome browser. That's what we have here. Here we have the entire HTML we have coded in the project. This is the entire file, entire code. We have built all the functionality here, so you don't need to make any changes in any one of these places. Everything looks absolutely great and we have covered extensively. Everything looks good, so you don't need to make any changes here. Come back to the CSS file. So this is the entire CSS file we have coded. We have designed our front end. So now let me tell you where are the changes you have to do in the JS file. So come back here. All you have to do is to get your own RPC URL. So the RPC URL I have provided is 100% working fine. So here we have all the RPC URL. So Polygon mainnet, this is Polygon Amoy, because in the tutorial we have used Polygon Mumbai, and Polygon Mumbai is depreciated now, so you cannot use Polygon Mumbai. So we have to use Polygon Amoy. This is the Ethereum, this is the Sofale, and that's what we have here. So only you have to update this, and this particular URL which I have provided is also updated one, so you don't need to make the changes. But in future, after 5 years or 10 years, the company decide to change the URL, then you can simply come back to this particular website, ARNK, and it's a very powerful website which give you the blockchain RPC URL. So you can simply pick and you can add more blockchain in the Chrome extension. You can add more blockchain. So simply click and get the RPC URL, whatever blockchain you want to provide. So from here you can get it, and I have got the same URL from this website, and that's what I have provided here. So all you have to do is to simply update this. It will work fine as of now. If it's create any problem related to the RPC URL, make sure to change it with the updated one. Anyway, you don't need to make any changes in here. So this looks absolutely fine. You don't need to make any changes in here. All you have to do is to simply get your MongoDB database URL. This portion you have to get, and the rest would be fine. So let's try to get these credentials. So first thing we have to do is come back here, open a new tab and type Mongo and hit enter. Click on the very first link. It's a very powerful platform which allow you to build a scalable backend system which you can use it, and it's free to use it. So it's really absolutely great for our startup project. So I can click on this free, try free. I have already created my account, so make sure to create your account. I have successfully logged into my MongoDB account, and you can see all the project which I have created. If you really want to know and learn more about MongoDB, you can simply check this API course which I have. In that I have explained in detail about MongoDB. So I have to create a new project. If I click here, you can able to see this is the main project I have. When I will register my account, this is the project I have created, and under that I have all of this backend database I have created. So to create a new one, I have to click on this new project, and here I have to give the name of the project. So I'll say that's, you can call it whatever you want. It's just for your database identification. So I'll simply call this crypto. Now I can click on this next, and here I have to simply click on this create project. Once I do that, it's going to tell me to do a little bit configuration about the user accessibility. So just wait, and here it's creating the database, a new cluster. So I have to click on this create, and once I will click on that, here I have to pick the location of my database. So it's give you the premium service as well, but I will go with the free one, and I would suggest you to do the free one, and it's enough. Okay, you can pick as per your country. I'm from India, so I will go with this region, and here I can simply leave it as it is. Now I have to click on this create deployment, and it's going to create this particular cluster, and here I have to register a user which can access our API and backend server. So this will say crypto. So this username you have to remember, and from here you can change the password. So I'll say crypto. Very simple. Now I can simply click on this create user, and it's going to create a user. So it's a change your password. Okay, I have to, so it's telling me to change the password, but I'll go with the same one. Make sure to give a appropriate password if it's creating any problem. So here I got the string, and this string is very important for me. So I'll simply copy that string, and I can simply come back here. I can come back to my database. This is the old string. I'll simply paste here, and now I have to simply replace it. So this is the entire string. Now what I have to do is, first I have to simply copy the password. So this is the password I have. Simply copy, and that's what I have to simply paste here. So once I'm done with that, now what I have to do is take this portion, copy, and that's what I can simply paste here. Once I'm done, I can simply take this entire string, and I can simply replace it here. In this way, I'm ready to connect with this particular database. It looks fine. So before we start testing our application, now we can simply come back in our database. Let's close this one. And now we have to set the accessibility. So what we have to do is, we are here in our project, you can see the crypto is selected one. Now we have to go back to the network access. Click on this network access. And right now this particular API can access this database. But if we want to make it global so anybody can access it. So let's click on this edit. And from here I can say allow access from anywhere and click on confirm. In this way, anybody, any user can access our backend API, means they can interact with our application. Accessibility doesn't mean that they can have the access in the backend database. They can use your application where they can create account and create and do the transaction. So our network setting is completed. Now all we have to do is to simply close this one. Come back to the code, and that's the only setup you have to do. Simply come here. Let me remove this one to show you that how you can reinstall. So looks good. Open up your terminal. Now the very first thing we have to do is to get into this particular folder. So we are in the main directory. Okay, this is the main directory. Now we have to get into this Chrome folder. So simply copy the name and type cd and paste and hit enter. So we are into this particular directory. Now we have to install all of these packages. So simply type npm I, hit enter. It's going to do the installation very quickly. So you can see the installation is done. And if I show you my node version, node node-v, I'm using this one. If I show you my npm version, I have the latest one, so there is no problem with that. You can simply use it. Okay, this looks good. Now we have to start our backend server. So simply type this particular command. So if you come back here, so this is the command we have to write, start. So simply type npm run start. And here it's got started. Simply ignore this warning because it's happening because of the latest node version. So simply ignore that. And our database is successfully connected with the new one. So I'll simply close this one. Come back here. Now you can simply close this one. And now we can simply interact. So you can click here and you can simply click on this 5, go live. This is the extension I have in my browser, and I can simply interact right in my browser. So if you don't know what is go live, like live server, you can simply install the extension, type live server, and this is the one which I have installed. So I can easily able to open this particular code in my browser, but we have to upload in our Chrome extension like this one. So for that, what we have to do is you have to make sure to run this particular backend server. This should be running all the time, then user can interact. So let's close this one. And now we have to simply deploy this code to the Chrome extension store. So for that, we can simply come back here in the browser, and you can see, click on this 3 dot, go back to the extension section, click on manage extension, and it's going to give you this option. So make sure to enable this developer mode. So if by default it will be this way, but make sure to click and enable the developer mode. So once you enable that, you can able to find all the extension which you are using. So first I'm going to remove this extension which I have already installed in my browser. Okay, so first I'll click on this remove, and this extension is gone. So the blockchain code extension is not there, the crypto wallet. Now I have to upload this. So this is the code which I have to upload, this entire code. So I'll come back here, I'll click on this load unpack explorer. Now I can simply come back to the download, and there you will find that this is the file I have, and this is what I have to upload. So make sure to select this one and click on this select. So once it uploads successfully, it will generate the version and the ID, and you can simply reload it from here. Once you upload successfully, it will reflect here. So click here and the extension is reflecting. You can see the icon name. You can simply click on this pin and it will be here. It will be here. So if we click here, I can able to interact with the MetaMask clone we have built. So I can simply create a new account. So click on this new account, create account, Daulat. Let's give the email ID. I can give the password. Make sure to give a strong password, and this is the password I have given. Now I can click on this sign up, and here I'm successfully logged in. You can see there is no token available, there is no account available, and now you can simply import the way I have explained. So if I want to import the Shiba Inu, I can do that very easily. I can simply copy, click here, click on this import, and I have to paste the address. I can give the name, so it's a Shiba Inu, and I have to give the symbol. It's going to be Shiba and import. So we have imported the token in our extension. So if I want to import my account, I can do that very easily. I need the private key. So I simply come back to my MetaMask, go to account details, and I have to give the password. Now you can come back here and now click on this account, and I have to click on this 0x and paste my wallet address and click on import. And here I have imported my account. So simply come here, click one more time, and now click on account, and you can see the account is reflecting here. If I click on this, it's going to be selected and I can able to fetch the balance of my account. So this is how you can import account. If you want transfer fund, you can do that very easily. So let's log out and let's log in one more time to check login is also working. Let's give the password and click on login, and I'm logged in. I can simply copy this and I can simply transfer the funds. So I can simply come back here, select this particular account, come here, select this particular account, and now I can simply transfer the funds. So I can simply pick here. So I can give the address, and I want to transfer very less amount. So I'll say 01 or 001, very less, and click on this transfer, and the fund will be transferred, and I can simply able to verify the transaction on the test network. Got it? Once the transaction will done, now I can click here and I have to check, go back to the previous account. So I can simply logged out and I can simply say let's give the password and confirm, and the fund will be reflected here. So we have successfully done the transfer. So every single thing is working fine now. I hope you guys have understood that how you can develop this extension. I have explained every single thing as per your branding, as per your modification, as per you. If you want to add extra features, so make sure to follow the complete project. Just follow every single thing from start to end. You will understand every single thing. All the logic we have built right up here. So you will understand every single thing. Just follow the complete project. So that's the only thing I want to cover in this video. I hope you guys have understood that how you have to do the setup once you will get the final source code and what exactly you are developing in this Chrome extension crypto wallet. You can come back here and download the starter file, and I have launched this particular course. Make sure to check this out. More than 2.5k students have already joined this one. So make sure to come. You will master complete Solidity. You will build one of the best setup for the Web3 ecosystem. You're going to build one of the biggest project NFT marketplace. So make sure to come and check that. You will learn a lot. So that's the only thing from my end in this video. Hope you guys have understood. So you can simply come here and start following this complete project. With that, I'm ending this video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.